All right, listen up, everyone. If you're holding Chainlink or XRP, you better buckle up, because while the rest of crypto is busy, stuck staring at charts, something way bigger just happened. Quietly, behind the scenes, a massive supply shock has been triggered, and guess what? No one's talking about it. Meanwhile, Ripple versus SEC, it's finally over. How sweet it is. 5 years in the making. It's over. It's done. But the question is, what happens next? Oh man, don't you worry, because I got you covered. Plus, there's BlackRock. Everyone's been asking, why haven't they filed for an XRP ETF yet? What if I told you they were just waiting for this moment? In this video, we're connecting all the dots. And by the end, you're going to see exactly what's coming next before the headlines even catch on. Welcome to the Bullwinkle Blueprint. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 50K subs by the end of the year. Why not? Last channel had 65. I know we can do it here. We've upped the content. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Get 1,000 thumbs up. Look, you want to support the channel? If you want to do it in the free way, in the free manner, and be the ultimate supporter of the Bullwinkle Blueprint, you press the thumbs up button, because it tells YouTube we need to push this content out. The more people that see the content, the more people that subscribe to the channel. Now let's get into it. Bitcoin, $116,862. It's currently up 0.14%. Whoop-dee. Ethereum coming in at 3,919. It's up 2.26%. It's a golf clap. XRP, yeah, buddy, get out the air horns. It is up over 8%, coming in at $3.33. You love to see it. From $3 to $3.33, it is up over 60% year to date, over 12% on the 7-day. It is looking good. The chart's looking bullish. We've been screaming about the end of August for XRP's moment to shine. We put an update out in the Patreon group late last night about where the price of XRP is heading to by the end of the month. I think it was like for the $5 membership as well. If you want to get in on that, we put some nice freaking prediction out and we break it down and how we get there. Love what I'm seeing out there as the total cryptocurrency market cap. It's trying to get back to that 4 trillion, coming in at 3.87 trillion. Don't forget, if you're trying to grab yourself some of this wonderful crypto merch, the site's back up. It's running. We got t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies. The whiskey boxes sold out. Tumblers, very, very low quantity and supply left. And coffee cups, I'll drop the link below. It's shopxrprightnow.com. Free shipping anywhere in the world if you spend over 35 bucks. Bada beam, bada boom. You'll love to see it. And the tumblers are like 14 bucks for a 30 ounce and 40 bucks for a $20 for a 40 ounce. Like, come on now. And that's engraved. Yeah, that's not scratching off anytime soon. So here it is. We got it, right? We're going to jump into that. But the big news going around is this. Let's start with supply shock that no one sees coming, because when I explain this, it's going to blow your mind. So Chainlink, they just did something bold. It's called the Chainlink Reserve, and it's not just another buzzword or PR stunt. This is a structural shift in how Link gets bought, held, and removed from the supply. Chainlink's network is now generating real revenue. Remember, they're partnered with the DTCC, they're partnered with Swift, CIP, bunch of other major groups and organizations out there. So we're talking hundreds of millions in real revenue. And instead of them just stacking the cash, they will be converting a portion of that into Link tokens. Not selling Link, but they will be buying Link and storing them in a long-term reserve. Let that sink in for a second. So that means that both on-chain activity, like DeFi, and off-chain enterprise adoption, think real-world companies integrated Chainlink, are now funneling value back into Link. Every deal, every data feed, every Chainlink-powered integration, it's another drop into this ever-growing vault of locked Link. This is programmatic, automated accumulation, a buy pressure machine. We're not talking about just a handful of whales pumping the price here, everyone. We're talking about a system-level supply shock that scales with adoption. So while everyone's watching the Ethereum and Bitcoin ETFs, guess what? The smart money is eyeing what Chainlink just set in motion, and the reserve is going to make every bull run look different. The more utility, the more companies, the more Link that is purchased off the market and locked up. And when we're talking about the amount of money, we're talking millions of dollars buying Chainlink and locking it up. This brings you to a massive supply shortage. Supply shortage, supply shock. Think about that. Chainlink's about 19 bucks. It had a nice little push up because of this. I've been telling everyone, this is an easy $100 token. It's actually up more than XRP is in the past 24 hours. Think about how bullish that is, folks. The Incredible Crypto's like, look, XRP looks pretty solid here. Anything we get into that green area from 290 to 310, he's like, that's your buying opportunity. And if we don't get there, this thing's ready to go up. Well, up and away it goes because Ripple versus SEC. And I can't believe I'm saying it. I can't believe it's time. What do we have to talk about anymore? Ripple versus SEC is over. Now what do we talk about? 5 years? 5 freaking years? It's finally over. The saga comes to an end. We finally got what we've been waiting for. The appeals have been dropped. The case is officially closed. There's no reopening it, folks. There's no more FUD, no more drama, no more going back to it. And it kind of makes sense why over the past 48 hours, we saw a bunch of hate, FUD. We saw people coming out from under the rock, finally waking up and hating on XRP. It's almost like they knew that someone hinted them off that this was coming to an end, so they tried to FUD it. This isn't just a legal milestone. It's a damn unlock code for the entire industry. For the longest time, XRP was the wild card. Every institution, every ETF issuer, every hedge fund, they were on the sidelines. Not because they didn't believe in XRP, because they didn't know what was going to happen, what the SEC would do next. Let's be honest. This lawsuit, it has held the price down. I don't care what people say, like it was the chart, there's no adoption, there's no utility. This was a dark cloud over XRP, and it stopped the big money from coming in because they did not know what was going to happen next. Well, now they do. The courtroom doors are shut. The gates to Wall Street, they just swung wide open. This is going to open the floodgate for now institutional custody deals. Any exchanges out there that for some crazy reason haven't relisted XRP, well, now they'll relist it. Global liquidity corridors reigniting. And most importantly, XRP ETF approvals. Remember, XRP was always the one token built for institutions. Fast, cheap, its purpose built for real-world payments, and now, no more regulatory fog. It's actually one of the only assets that has a clear path forward. What these others, we still don't know if the SEC is going to go at them, if the SEC is going to say something about them. We don't know. It's a wild card. XRP, it went through the gauntlet, and it came out on the other side. You know what that means? It's game on. And anyone sleeping on XRP after this, you know what? They're going to regret it. And then Nate put this out. He's like, I think BlackRock was waiting to see this before filing for iShares XRP ETF. He's like, I'll own it if I'm wrong. Says in his opinion, it makes zero sense for them to ignore crypto assets beyond Bitcoin and Ethereum. Otherwise, they're basically saying that only only Bitcoin and Ethereum are the only ones that will ever have value. He's spot on here. If you really think that BlackRock is only ever going to have Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, there's something wrong with you. BlackRock is here to make money. Bitcoin and Ethereum are not the only two assets that are in this market. BlackRock is waiting for clarity. They now have the clarity. Let's see how long now before the iShares XRP ETF is filed. XRP settles global payments, folks. It has a real use case, utility, has plenty of partnerships, governments, central banks. There is no way in the world that BlackRock is going to pass this up. Now, let's bring this all back in. Chainlink just lit the fuse on a self-feeding buy pressure engine. Ripple closed a case that's held back a multi-billion-dollar token for years. And BlackRock, they're circling with a level of strategic patience that should terrify anyone still thinking it's just crypto. But this is just the beginning, because what happens after the XRP ETF filing might be even bigger. And if you made it this far, you're not just here for the news. You're here for the blueprint. Smash that like, hit subscribe, and drop a comment. Are we witnessing the real start of the bull run, or is this just the warm-up?